please behave, I'm begging you. If you knock down my wall scroll, you're getting kicked out. Hello phone. I found the wig stand, you go. But that's what I expect more from an SR rather than, you know, I feel like I'm wearing a bib with this. Hit and miss for me. So, yes, this is freaking weird. Hi guys, and welcome to another cosplay review. Woo! I'm a little peeved at this because I actually have to record like 4 videos because when I previously did this, the footage got corrupted or something. Something went wrong. So now I have to re-record. So we're gonna try to hash as many of these out in one day, and then I'll periodically update these. So if you see me like multiple videos looking very similar, that is why. Excuse you, I'm sorry, I have a little visitor here. He has been getting into mischief, so we shall see how this goes. So yeah, please behave, I'm begging you. Anyways, so the first one that I'm going to be doing is for Maomao. Now the thing is I am kind of doing an experiment with a couple of these cosplay reviews that I'm doing. So this one in particular, this stuff is from Doki Doki. I wanted to see kind of like what the difference was between the SR ranking and the R version, just because I couldn't like see what the difference was online, but I just wanted to, you know, see. I was curious. I'ma kick you out of this room if you keep messing around with stuff, cat. I don't know why I'm doing this. This is a mistake to let him be in here, isn't it? Anyways, so let's get this started. I did have one already open because, like I said, originally I had recorded this and then stuff happened and then I decided to do these comparisons. So I do only have one wig, so we're gonna start with that. If you knock down my wall scroll, you're getting kicked out. Okay, so here we have the wig. It is styled, so it's got the bun in the back and then it's got the 2 pigtails with the like areas that they're cinched at. I do think that for like the bun in the back, you'd have to get like a little piece of like ribbon or something to match with the bow, just to cover that, either that or replace this with a different color hair tie. But overall, it's good color, it's good, it's nicely styled, and it seems like if you wanted to restyle it and change it up, it looks like it would be easy to do to like fix it up. There is a piece of string though from the wig cap here, which is easy to cut off, but not too bad. So I'm gonna set this to the side. We're gonna try that on later. Okay, so like I said, one of them is already pulled out and the other one's still in its bag, but we're gonna go over. I did at first end up buying another bow because the R version does not come with the bow, it only comes with the outfit. The SR, on the other hand, does come with like the little extras. So, but let's get started with the R version. Okay, so like I said, comes with the skirt, which is a wrap skirt, and then it comes with the top. So, and this one, the top does have the kind of like the inner layer as connected to the back, so it's just one piece. So here is the top. So it's nice quality. The fabric does have the little details, and so it just, you know, not too badly fits me. Again, information here, if I forgot to put it or not. I did get this in a size small. The sleeves are very wide, which makes sense, and they are enclosed, so I can stuff candy in here. The skirt is hello phone. The skirt is very wide, and it's got a button here, so, and buttonholes on this side. So the way that I figured out to put this, I'll show you. I'll lower that down so you can see a little bit better. So probably should have put the skirt on first, but oh well. Okay. So you get the side with the button on one side, and you bring it over to the side with the buttonholes, and you put it in the one that obviously feels the like is tight enough for you. So I'm doing like the second to last one right here. Pull out the string or the ribbon. You'll need that. Wrap this around and wrap it around like that. And then you can just do a bow, or you can do kind of like the traditional like wrap over like that. This out. I think she does kind of have it to the side, but I'm just going to leave it like that since I'll be taking it off fairly quickly. But there you go. Wrap it over many times you need it so it's not dragging on the floor. The skirt, when I put it a little, it's landing above my hips, so around my waist is where I have it. It's hitting the top of my toes, which isn't bad. Ribbon is quite long in order to tie it. But this is very nice, especially like for our version. The thing is though, is what I was confused about between this one and the one I'm going to show you next, is there was a bit of a price difference with, actually the R at the time was more expensive than the SR, which is why I was kind of like, okay, what's the difference, you know, but I don't know if that has an impact on shipping or not. I did not look at that. But I'll also put up like what the prices are currently kind of between the two, though it is holidays, so there is like sales and stuff going on, so who knows. But this is just to help you guys make an informed decision. But yeah, looking good. Let me quickly just pop on the wig so you can get like a full view of it. Okay, so the bangs do need a little bit of a trim for me because of course they're like over my eyes, so we're just gonna swoop them back real quick so I can see. And I probably should tighten it just one more, but yeah. So bangs in the side pieces are long, so that way you can trim them to your face, and then, but everything looks good. Sorry, I don't have the nicest setup for this to be able to step back so you can get a better view, but yeah, so it's good. It's like decent. So my question is, what makes this different than the SR? And so let's figure it out together. So let's get that started. I'm back on the wig stand we go. You might be wondering, like, what am I going to do with two Maomao cosplays? Well, I will be reselling one of them, just because I don't have a lot of space to store these, and besides, you know, I'll sell it a little bit cheaper than what I got it for, so somebody can't buy the full price of it. Always look online for resales or like secondhand cosplays, because you can get some, okay, interesting. You can get some good deals sometimes, or find, you know, at least something to make it work. So right off the bat, the first thing that I'm noticing is that they actually have a separate under white layer for this one, rather than having it attached like the R1. So let's see what else we got. So I'm throwing, so we get the little hair beads with this included, so you can add them to the wig. You get, the bow is also included. Okay, so it's not a full top like I thought at first. It's like a collar that is separate though. So it's a separate piece rather than a full top. Okay, so this one is obviously very different. It feels different. It's kind of like, it's definitely a lighter material. It doesn't have the same pattern on it. It just looks more like a natural cloth, which actually I kind of like for Maomao, especially like her normal clothes, because like Maomao is a servant. She lives in the red light district. You know, she's not gonna really be able to afford something super pretty. Like that's really nice if you're wanting like, you know, to be like a little extra detail and stuff. But if you're wanting to be more of like canon accurate kind of thing, this definitely like comes across as like, you know, this is the type of clothing she'd wear. It's really nice and light, so if you're going to be wearing this during the summer, you're not going to die of heat stroke. But it also has, you know, the detailing fabric on the side here, and for, it's different on the sleeves though, because, so I have my little figurine. So on here, she's got, you know, the darker sleeves, which this matches, and the collar is still kind of like, at least this, but with the manga, let's see. It kind of matches for the manga wise, because it just looks like it's kind of like, I mean, it's not the worst, but I definitely think that the green on the R-rated one was a little bit better than this tan that they have. Oops, knocking stuff over. But, I mean, it works. It fits with, like, her color palette, so that's good. The skirt is not a wraparound one. It's elastic. So, it's a pretty heavy-duty skirt, too. Like, this has a lot more weight to it. Which, this is just so interesting, like, the two differences. Because, like, this, the R-rated one is kind of what I expect more from, like, a, like at least having the extra pattern, having it be a wraparound skirt. That's what I expect more from an SR rather than, you know, elastic skirt. It seems more kind of, because, I don't know, I'm just kind of like baffled at this. This is kind of interesting. Oh, look. Yeah, I mean, sorry. It's just interesting to me because, like, I don't know. Anyways, let's get on to trying this on. I'm gonna start with the skirt this time, since that's obviously the underlayer. Again, information, price and stuff, because I keep forgetting to do this at the beginning, goes there. Okay. So yeah, so this one is a little bit longer. I mean, partly is because I'm not having it like at my waist, but at my hips, it does hit just like right around a little bit lower than my feet. So yeah, so it is just kind of like, oof. So potentially for me, I might bring up the hem at least, you know, a couple of inches, so that way it's hitting my ankles rather than my feet, just because one, Maomao's doesn't go as far down, but also two, I'm notorious for tripping over stuff, and so this is a hazard to me. I feel like I'm wearing a bib with this. This is so weird. Because yeah, it literally, it looks like a bib. I'm not sure how I feel about this. So. Of course it goes right, left over right, so right first. Okay. Is it the right size in this? Because like this is, I mean, hers is kind of baggy, so it makes sense, but I'm always just like, you know, worried about stuff being too loose. Yeah, it's a size small, so I mean it makes sense why they have more. Okay, so my only issue with this is I feel like I have to definitely try to pin this in place because of how loose the top is. I'm already having to retie it. Because for me, I have like a lot of extra fabric right here that could at least be kind of like pinned to the side so I'm not going to accidentally flash anybody. Because if I'm moving, do the shake chest. Yeah, see, that's the problem. So I think probably taking it, like, I know her stuff is like baggy, but like, come on. The R-rated one kind of fit a little bit nicer. And it wasn't as weird with the I don't know how I feel about this being like not a whole top, just being kind of like a collar. It's just, I don't know, you know? So, I guess decisions, you know, kind of thing. You know, I like pieces of this and then I like pieces of that. That's the hard part. So, I'm gonna put the wig on so we can just, you know, see. Yeah, see, even just like kind of any kind of movement. So this definitely, if I was to wear this, I would probably fold it by at least that much, because then I'm not moving. It's not moving as much, you know. But that's like probably how much I would have to pin it down so that way I could comfortably wear this. Yeah. So all in all, there's some good and there's some bad with both of these. I think the R-rated one fit me better for the size small. I like kind of like the style of the top, at least like kind of like the material it's made out of for the SR. But definitely I think the R-rated one, the R version, just it fit me better, because like, especially like the top, the skirt's fine. The skirt as itself is fine. I did like having it be a wraparound skirt just because I feel like it kind of fits the time, like, you know, the setting more than, you know, having elastic. But I think the material for the top fits, like, works better for her. But again, I'm having difficulties with this, so I'm gonna have to, if I want to wear this one, I'll have to figure something out. Honestly, Maomao's outfit is like very simple. I could probably just make it myself without too much difficulty, especially now that I have like at least kind of like a starting point to be able to determine things. So who knows, I might drag a friend into helping me with this. But anyways, so rating wise, for the R version, I want to give that one 7 out of 10, because it doesn't come with the extras. You have to buy the bow and the beads, but it did fit better and it was nice. I like, you know, the little extra pattern. I like the wraparound skirt, but just because you have to buy the extras and there's like, you know, just a little here and there, it was like still like, you know, just a little bit kind of like, plus, you know, for the character wise, at least the top is a little too nice for like if you're going for like canon. But all in all, it's really nice. So I don't think I'll bump that up to an 8 out of 10. The SR version, on the other hand, I'm gonna have it as a 6 out of 10. Top is too big of an issue for me. And again, skirt's fine, but I wish it was one of the wraparounds, because I think, like I said, that felt like it was nicer. But also having this as a separate piece is just, it just feels weird. If you're not going to make it a full top, just have it attached to the top, okay? That's just, yeah. So there's some things I love, there's some things I hate in both of these. We'll see what I end up doing with this, because I'm a little kind of like, me? You know, I'm just like, what happened? Because normally things are not that bad. The wig, on the other hand, I'm going to give this a 8 out of 10. Because doesn't come with the little extras itself. You do have to cut the bangs and the sides a little bit, and just the hair ties that they use are just kind of but it's good all in all, and it actually is very stable now that I got it to the right size, and I don't feel like it's going to come off at all, and it's not really putting too much pressure on my head for once, which is nice because Doki Doki wigs are like hit and miss for me. So yeah, anyways, I hope this was insightful, and I hope this will help you figure out if you're gonna do the SR or the R version, because this is freaking weird. So yeah, I'm gonna move on to the next cosplay. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.